Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Alarm. Ganduje calls for halting lockdown for Ramadan and Kano dates with the spirit of death. Ooh. Well, guys, you all know what has been going on in Kano. There's been massive death like no other. We don't know exactly what the issue is right now. There are still different speculations as to what exactly is going on in Kano State. The governor of Kano State, Ganduje, is calling for a halt of the lockdown for Ramadan. Let's hear and go to the news and see what we've got for today. It's not a news anymore that the coronavirus has hit Kano State. What is now quite scary and confusing are the instances of mysterious deaths, coupled with the seemingly charming of the governor and the people of the National Center for Commerce. Shockingly, the governor of Kano State, Ganduje, is already calling for ease of the 14-day lockdown order by President Muhammadu Buhari just 5 days after. Hey, is this man for real? Like, seriously? Hey, can you believe it? I've been at the Dedwam. Well, let's continue. The governor is excused, which was conveyed while addressing the newly inaugurated federal government-backed export for support this to support the state task force technical committee on COVID-19, that the majority of us are fasting, and to also ease the economic hardship in the state. It is a state governor that could be using the holy month of Ramadan to advocate for the lives of the people. So we are calling on the federal government to release the lockdown on the state. Like, for real, seriously? But then again, one is tempted to ask, where was the governor all along when the incident broke out? Didn't he know Ramadan was near? What measures did he put in place? Seriously, Nigerians. Now that the coronavirus first arrived in Kano, the insertion was that religion got the people of the ancient city covered. Today, the story is obviously different. The coronavirus has not only annoyed the words he had said earlier when they were chanting that there was no such thing as coronavirus. It's present in Kano State now, and even though its deadly impact are already seen mysterious death all over Kano, it's no longer a news that the governor himself is scared. At first, the Kano state government denied the death when it would have later agreed some weeks later. It claimed that the instances for the death in Kano is the normal time for Kano, usually, as the Kano state has established appointments. It's the spirit of the dead that is cleansing the land. Hey, can you believe all these superstitious belief? Like, seriously? Like, seriously? Is a governor, my people? Is it so daft? The spirit of the dead cleansing the land. Hey, what we will not go see for Nigeria? The Kano state government was suggesting that the spirit of death was just coincidental with the outbreak of coronavirus in the state. So what's happening is not because of coronavirus. In another recent tweet, the Kano state government has now come out to claim that the mysterious deaths are caused by hypertension, diabetes. What is scary is the fact that the streams of hypertension and diabetes is killing mainly prominent people in Kano. Hey, hey. State people who would ordinarily not take such medications, conditions likely if they had it. It also the same range of time that all these important people are dying. Considering the skyrocketing numbers of mysterious deaths in Kano State in recent weeks, it is obvious that while ignorance does its relative job in Kano State, there is a need to shift the mindset of the government and people of Kano itself. The cost of understanding the right thing now. It is science over culture, like followership of religion and superstitious belief. A recent study by the cable showed that 40% of the mysterious deaths in Kano State is due to what points towards the coronavirus going to the symptoms shown in the deaths are studies. It has also imperative rights now that the President Muhammadu Buhari to declare a state of emergency in the health concerns of Kano State. The President Task Force for the coronavirus should, as a matter of urgency, relocate to Kano State and take over the coronavirus watch in that state so they don't spread it to other states. Don't forget that a trolley load of animals supposedly coming from Kano State was loaded with human beings that have bribed their way all through and gotten to Lagos before they were caught. So these people are intentionally spreading this disease. It is expected that the federal government team should get cracking and get to Kano State. They would be able to scientifically unravel what is the cause of the mysterious deaths, especially given the necessary political will. It is essential for the Kano State government to be as transparent as it should be in critical moments like the coronavirus. Should it be used as the opportunity to currently rescue the nation coffee? This is not consensus for the resource control, an alleged Kano State denier of the obvious. As it stands at the moment, a number of things are especially not right in Kano State. Is it that the government of Kano State is fighting the coronavirus wrongly, or it is holding effort down for the potential profit of motive, or there is something more that we don't know about? All the same, it is now very important that the Kano appointment with death is cancelled and the killer spirit expelled. To advocate this, the source of mass ignorance, grief spread among the people, unhealthy lifestyle of the residents must be jeopardized by asking them to consciously social distance. Those protecting the proclaimed lockdown and the measures of the federal government should be made to realize that it's for their own good and the best. Even the governor himself does not understand the full potential of what is going on. How can you now educate the less privileged who do not even have an education when the governor himself is living in denial? Somewhat of the people have said that the governor cannot even pretend anymore and he does not really care. With his actions, he has shown that he does not really care for the people of Kano State. He should know better rather than saying it's the spirit of death hovering over Kano State. And it's only coincidental that it is the outbreak of coronavirus. Who says that in the 21st century? Why not scientifically prove what is going on, especially as people of influence in the state? Nothing we not go see or hear for this state, for this Nigeria. I they tell you, Kano State Governor, I don't know what his qualifications are, where this man, I don't, and honestly, I don't know. So make I not tell you exactly what I know and know about. I have not really researched this guy properly, but it's just coming along the limelight now, and I'm wondering, like, seriously, are you for real? Did you hear this guy saying that it's the spirit of death that is just roaming over Kano State, and it's just coincidental that is the place of at the time of coronavirus, that the federal government should leave the ban. Don't forget that it's this same Kano State and the rest of the north that received the so-called palliative that the federal government said they were given. No? Kano State has not been in any lockdown, yet they all got the 20,000 naira that was given by the federal government. The south, the southeast, the southwest, and other states that observe even the lockdown did not get a penny, because we asked and we made a census to ask those that really got this money. My dear, I've not seen a single person that has said, "Oh yes, I got the money," or my friend or my brother, got this money. I haven't seen. So we don't know exactly who got this money. You know, everything in Nigeria na to take still. I they tell you, everything na to take chop money. Even in the spite of coronavirus, they are still looting and stealing and allocating contracts to themselves. My people, now the matter with this. Don't forget to thumbs up for us. So make you like and share. Subscribe so you can get all our latest news. And DJ not go make me laugh. Ah, this guy, you funny. Like seriously, can you believe this? He's saying it's the spirit of death that there's nothing going on in Kano. Like seriously, you see, this is what ignorance does to the people of Nigeria. When we live in utter denial, we are not exposed or really know what is going on behind our backyard. And these are the people ruling. So what do you expect? What do you expect? These are the people in government. That's why they blindly bring up rules that does not hold waters. Anyway, we're just keeping it for real and bringing you up to date with all that is going on. God bless. Bye for now.